Good afternoon. We begin with Hashibenu.
Good afternoon, everyone. We come to our Ne'ilah service, the final moments where we stand in front of the ark, in front of each other, in front of God, in front of ourselves. We take to heart the words that are outside our sanctuary. Dalif Nemi Ata Omed, know before whom you stand. We come to this space together as individuals, but also part of holy community. And the imagery of Ne'ilah is that we stand in front of the open gates and we implore God to seal us into the book of life. And we allow the music and the majesty and the beauty of Yom Kippur to lift our souls. And in these final moments, we imagine ourselves walking through these gates. So I'd like everybody to take a moment and envision that, to imagine us walking through these gates. We sing Pit Hulanu as part of this ceremony together, as part of this service. Open up the gates of righteousness for us so that we may enter. Dov Ber, the Maggid of Mezerich, taught that there were 13 gates to the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, one for each of the 12 tribes and one who did not know the tribe of which they belonged. So also there are 13 gates of prayer, each with its own manner of entrance. All individuals must choose their own gate and enter into prayer in their own way. So tonight we invite you to enter into prayer in your own way, whether it's through listening to the beauty of the music in the choir, whether it's through reading some of these beautiful poems and prayers that are in our machzor, whether it's taking a moment to feel the words of your heart and your soul as they speak to you in this moment. Enter into prayer in your own way. During much of this service, we will invite you to rise as you're comfortable. And I want to remind you that only if you're comfortable is the optimal word there. If you need to sit, please do. At any point in the service, please feel free to sit or stand as you are comfortable. We begin on page 623. One of our sages taught, prayer is like the waters of a ritual bath, but teshuvah is like the sea. As a ritual bath is sometimes open and sometimes locked, so the gates of prayer are also sometimes open and sometimes locked. But as the sea is always open, so too the gates of teshuvah are always open. Another sage also taught, the gates of prayer are always open. We continue with our Amidah for Ne'ilah, a couple of reminders as we go into this. We are going to be chanting with the Ne'ilah melody. It is different than our high holiday melody. And in the Ne'ilah Amidah, we say Chot Menu instead of Chot Venu during the Zohrenu. It might catch you up, so we wanted to give you a little bit of a spoiler there. So we'll continue on the next page. I invite everyone to rise as they are able.
Adonai sipatai tiftach ufia gitilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Magin Avraham Bezrat Sarah.
Please be seated. We continue in unison towards the bottom of page 628. Open the gates of righteousness for us. Open the gates that we may enter and praise the Eternal. Open the gates for us, for all Israel, and for people everywhere. The gates of acceptance and atonement, beauty and creativity. The gates of dignity, empathy, and faith. The gates of generosity and hope, insight and joy. The gates of knowledge and love, meaning and nobility. The gates of openness, patience, and the quest for peace. The gates of renewal, song, and tranquility. The gates of understanding and virtue. The gates of wisdom and wonder, exaltation, youth, and old age. The gates of Zion, reborn and rebuilt in our time. Open the gates, open them wide. Show us the way to enter. Page 644.
Majestic God, your throne is mercy, love and kindness your path. Though we wander and stray, your forgiveness grows as you pardon our wrongs one by one, doing what is right for every living being. In your mercy and love, do not treat us harshly for the harshness of our deeds. You teach us to proclaim your attributes made known to Moses, man of humility long ago. This day we remember for our sake the covenant of your 13 ways, as it is written. The Eternal descended in the cloud, stood with him there and proclaimed, Adonai, Adonai, God compassionate, gracious, endlessly patient, loving, and true, showing mercy to the 1,000th generation, forgiving evil, defiance, and wrongdoing, granting pardon. Page 650.
Our God and God of our ancestors, together, we are your people and you are our God. We are your children and you are our Father, our Mother. We are the people who serve you and you call us to serve. We are your community and you are our portion. We are your legacy and you are our purpose. We are your flock and you are our shepherd. We are your vineyard and you watch over us. We are your work and you are our maker. We are your beloved and you are our lover. We are your treasure, and you are the one we cherish. We are your people, and you reign over us. We offer you our words, and you offer us yours. So forgive us, pardon us, lead us to atonement. We continue on page 653.
Please rise.
Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Bagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Evinu, Vehirshanu, Zadnu, Hamasnu, Tafanu Shaker, Ya'atsnura, Kizavnu, Lotsnu, Maradnu, Niatsnu, Sararnu, Avinu, Pashanu,
Sararnu,
Kishinu Oreh, Rashanu, Shichatnu, Ti'avnu,
Ti'avnu,
Ta'inu,
Ta'inu,
Titanu,
Titanu. Together, of these wrongs we are guilty. We betray, we steal, we scorn, we act perversely, we are cruel, we scheme, we are violent, we slander, we devise evil, we lie, we ridicule, we disobey, we abuse, we defy, we corrupt, we commit crimes, we are hostile, we are stubborn, we are immoral, we kill, we spoil, we go astray, we lead others astray.
Salach Lanu is on the screens. You may be seated.
Though we all have been hurt, though we all have hurt each other,
let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven.
though we all have caused pain in our words to one another,
Let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu. Though we all have regret for the words that we have spoken, let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven. Let now be the time to repair what has been broken. Let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu.
For the gates are always open.
For the gates are always open. For the gates are always
though we never can change all the times we've been mistaken,
Let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven.
let us try to rebuild all the trust we have forsaken.
Let us all forgive. Let us all be forgiven. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu. Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper, kaper lanu.
Page 659. We loved and we wept. We were kind and spoke thoughtfully. We were faithful and trusting. We put forth effort. We were mindful. We embraced. We took delight in the holy books. We were creative and we yearned. We fought for justice and searched out the good. We tried our best and we were attentive. We did what you commanded us to do. We found meaning in Torah, and most of the time we did what is right. We proclaimed your name and we were accepting. We were joyful and we cared. Page 662, I invite all those who are comfortable in doing so to please rise. And please understand, if you rise now, you are not making a decision from now to the end of the service. If you need to sit back down again, that is available to you. But we will now be opening the ark, and if possible, you might consider standing through the end of the service. Page 662.
Please read with us. Avinu Malkeinu kabel berachamim uvratzon et tefilatenu. Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, welcome our prayer with love, accept and embrace it.
Avinu Malkeinu aseh lama'an rachamecha harabim. Avinu Malkeinu, act for the sake of your boundless compassion.
Avinu Malkeinu aseh imanu laman shemecha. Avinu Malkeinu, act toward us as befits your name.
Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu b'sefer parnasa v'chalkala. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of sustenance and livelihood.
Avinu Malkeinu chodmenu b'sefer zechuyot. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of worthiness and merit.
Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu b'sefer slicha u'mechila. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of forgiveness and pardon.
Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu b'sefer chaim tovim. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of lives well lived.
Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu b'sefer geula v'yeshua. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of redemption and renewal.
Avinu Malkeinu malei yadenu mi birchotecha. Avinu Malkeinu, let our hands overflow with your blessings.
Avinu Malkeinu petach sha'arei shamayim litfilatenu. Avinu Malkeinu, let the gates of heaven be open to our prayer.
Avinu Malkeinu chadesh aleinu shana tova. Avinu Malkeinu, renew for us a year of goodness.
Avinu Malkeinu ein lanu melech ela ata. Avinu Malkeinu, we have no sovereign but you. Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, answer us with grace when our deeds are wanting. Save us through acts of justice and love.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, le'oshienu.
We read together on page 665. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your hand. As the book of life is closed and sealed, open our hearts, open our hands. Let those who ask forgiveness and those who gave forgiveness depart this place in peace. Let all God seekers and soul searchers of this day depart this place inspired and renewed. Together let us build a community of commitment. Let all of us be sealed this day, Gamar Chatima Tova, sealed for goodness and sealed for life, the Sefer Chaim Tovim, sealed in the book of life and good, eager to taste life's sweetness, to enjoy the fruit of our labors, to bring light to the darkness and joy where sorrow dwells. Be sealed for a year of Torah and soulful searching. Be sealed for a year of kindness, good deeds, and love. As the book of life is closed and sealed, open our hands, open our hearts. Page 668.
Shalom Aleinu, Aleinu, Be'al Kol Yisrael,
Page 670, we continue together. As we stand as one before the gates of a new year, renewed by this day of atonement, made stronger by all who are with us and by those whose presence we feel within. As the long day fades into dusk, we join our voices in hope and dedication. Pitchu lanu sha'arei tzedek navo vam nodeyam. Open for us the gates of righteousness that we may enter and praise the eternal source of life. Open for us the gates of sacred community that we may enter and feel its healing power. Open for us the gates of truth and integrity that we may enter and grow in faithfulness. Open for us the gates of devotion and principle that we may enter and find enduring values and meaning. Open for us the gates of repentance and return that we may enter and offer our best. Open for us the gates of forgiveness that we may enter and offer our humanity. Open for us the gates of kindness and compassion that we may enter and offer our love. At this time, I'd like to invite our Executive Director, Nate Shapiro, to the bima. He's the one with the shofar, and we can't finish without him. Page 672.
Shivarim, Teruah, Tekiah Gedolah,
As we conclude Ne'ilah and therefore the day, we cannot conclude without Havdalah, the separation between the holy day and the rest of the week. So we invite you to please sit, and we'll invite the families of those on the bima to come join us. But before we conclude, I want to thank everyone for making this day possible. It took lots and lots of people to get here. I would like to thank our choir, who sang so beautifully, our musicians, Julie, Jerry, David, and Darcy. Thank you so much to our tech crew for making this possible, for Nate, who did so much coordination and work with our staff to make all of this possible, to Mindy, who kind of runs everything and sets up all of the operations and takes care of all of us, to Scott for setting up the facilities and making all of this possible, to all of our extended staff, to our board and our leadership, and of course to my clergy team, who I am honored to share a bima with, to Rabbi Appel and Cantor Alexander for a beautiful service today, for last night, for this high holiday season. So we say the blessing as we conclude with Havdalah, with separation.
Shana Tova, 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 Shana Tova. A good year, a year of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good year, a year of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase.
Shana Tova.